the other day,
Okay.
we were having a little bit of a chit chat, and
Another great saying.
yes, and oh, am I not supposed to say it? I'm sure people are pretty familiar with tea.
Where are you leaning? I feel like I should also lean here.
Oh, lean with it. Okay, yeah, we're centered, we're good. Okay, so the other day, you sent me a message on Instagram saying that sharing a meme with me of a girl who was talking about the spilling of the tea. And in that message, which actually I have the receipt here, and just pull that up, you mentioned that this was the first time you had heard the word tea being used outside of us saying it.
I have never said it.
Oh, you've never said it?
Only you've said it.
Well, I have the tea, and sometimes I spill it.
I really thought that you were referencing a beverage.
I mean, I am.
Turns out I got gossip instead of a drink.
Yes, it was hot tea. The hot tea, because you can't spill cold tea. If you spill cold tea, you're just spilling. You're just making a mess.
Right.
It's got to be hot. It's got to burn.
Cold tea is just flavored water. It's not even tea.
Yeah, it's not tea.
Isn't the definition of tea hot
water?
Hot water,
With
boiled leaves.
Leaves and a bag. Leaves in a bag.
A bag of leaves. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, you said that was the first time that you had heard that. And I said, where have you been? Because it's all over the internet. It's all over the tubes. The YouTubes, that is. So today we are going to talk about slang terms. So what the millennials, the youngins are saying these days, to see if we are on the same page with them. Because we're not on the same page with each other, that's clear.
Never.
But are we on the same page as 12, 13, 14-year-olds?
Wow, okay.
I don't know, we'll see.
I don't even know if I know any 12, 13, 14-year-olds. I was never that age.
Yeah, you were born an adult and you'll die an adult at the age of 50.
Yeah.
Per the last video.
Yes. Okay, so I have a word, a slang word that I used today in our conversation. First time that I've ever used it, came out really weird. I said whip, referring to a new car.
I'm familiar with whip.
Use it in a sentence so that I know that I used it correctly.
Okay, so when you're talking about a whip, you gotta whip it. So what else can you whip except for a car? So here's
what else can you whip?
Oh, I guess there are plenty of things that you could whip. Okay.
Okay.
So when I whip cars. So my sentence.
When I whip hard? No.
No, not hard. I whip cars.
Okay.
But here's my sentence.
Okay.
One day, I was driving down the street and a dog came out into the road while I was driving my vehicle.
Where was the word whip? Is the sentence not over?
Sentence isn't
okay,
over.
this is a run-on sentence.
Let me restart.
Okay.
One day, as I was driving down the road, a dog came out into the street and I honked and I swerved and I slammed on the brakes in my new whip to ensure the dog was not hit.
Okay, wow.
That's it. That's how you whip it.
Okay.
You gotta whip it. Whip it hard. I slammed on the brakes hard.
Whip it hard?
The car whipped, and that's it.
Okay. Is that where that saying came from?
Yes.
Because the car is physically whipping?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Good to know. I think I said something like, how's your new whip? And out of context, lot of definitions.
A lot of questions. It's a loaded question, actually.
Yeah, not a lot of history there.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's how you use whip in a sentence.
Okay, let me try. I was driving, singing, parallel parking, and my favorite song came on the radio. You must whip it.
Wow, you did it.
Okay.
Your sentence was long and descriptive, yes, plenty of adjectives. Love the adjectives. Really set the scene for me. And you whipped it.
Perfect.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Okay.
Great. So we already know one word. Whip. We did it. I did a little bit of research of my own.
Okay.
And I came across a word, actually a couple words that I had never heard before. I haven't even heard them being used. So that's how out of the loop I am.
Also, I researched nothing. So, good for you.
I did research. I actually wrote a report. And I will share that with you.
Will you link it down below?
I will also link it down below for you to read. I put a lot of hard work into it, and so, yeah, I think that you will enjoy it. Actually, let me use this new word to describe my paper. So the report that I wrote about these words, I would describe it as, let's just say that when I finished writing this paper, because it took a long time.
When were you working?
All day.
When were you writing this paper?
All day.
Okay.
All day, every day. And I finally completed it. It's taken a while.
Okay.
So immediately when I stopped, I was like, you know what? I want to invite Lynn over so we can have a kiki. Because I did it. A kiki.
I missed it. Okay. So that we can have a kiki.
Yeah. I invited you over so that we can have a kiki. Because I finished writing my report on slang words and now I know them all.
Okay, am I guessing?
Yeah.
Because I'd like to guess.
Yeah, guess.
Okay, a kiki, I would think, is a slumber party. Because I did bring an overnight bag. Surprise.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
A slumber party?
That's too specific.
Okay,
but according to one of the websites, which will be cited in the report below, a kiki is a party or a festival gathering. And it can be used as a verb, but sometimes people say, you know, it can be to share gossip or to celebrate. So like, oh, let's go to dinner so we can kiki. I would share the gossip.
Okay. I think we should add this to our repertoire of words.
Yeah, and you know what? I did a lot of research, got a lot of great information, but I'm still not sure who Kiki is. Who is the Kiki that made this Kiki? Does Kiki even know? Does the original Kiki know that people are using her name as a celebration?
Is her name even Kiki?
Yeah, maybe it's Ikik.
I was thinking like...
maybe they reversed it for her own
Katerina Kaylor. And that's her nickname. God! I want to talk about when and where someone came up with the phrase, the grass is greener. We say it all the time. But where did it come from? Is it two farmers on... Because connecting farms.
Honestly, I think it was a patch of brown grass that said the grass over there is greener.
But then did they ever go over there and say, I was wrong and or right?
No.
They never found out?
No. They died. They were already brown. The grass died. That was the last words of the grass.
But was the last 30 years good years?
It was good years. It was guaranteed to be good years.
And they never sought out the greener grass?
No.
They just stated the grass is greener on the other side.
Mm-hmm. And then they died.
Okay.
And then they were mowed up.
Mowed?
Mowed up.
Okay.
So, this word is something... Actually, I'm going to have you guess to see if you can figure out what the word might be based on what the definition of it is.
Context clues?
I'll give you some clues as to how long the word is, what it starts with, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But I want to see if you can figure out what word might be used.
Do I have a year of origin?
No.
Okay.
Actually, 2019.
19? Okay, wow. Okay, so recent.
Don't fact check me on that though. Okay. So, this is a word that you would use to describe when you're feeling shook. And shook is also another word that we like to use, that the millennials are using. We like to be shook up. So it's another
But
word.
shook isn't the word?
It's not the word, no.
Okay.
I wouldn't tell you the word.
It's
You're
a
guessing
synonym?
the word. Let's focus.
Is it a synonym? Or an antonym?
It's an anemone.
Is it an anemone?
Anemone.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So it's basically like you're saying you're shook, something exciting or crazy just happened that made you so shocked that you use this word.
Cray cray.
You don't want any more clues?
Okay, yeah. Continue with
Okay,
the clues.
so it's a 3-letter word.
Cray. C-R-A-Y. Okay.
Nope, that one's out. Okay,
Okay, so that one's out.
Cross it
I
off.
wanted to check.
Starts with the W.
A W?
3-letter word starts with the W.
Woke. It has a silent E. Okay.
But the E's still there, silent or not.
The E showed up. Would I know this word, or is it completely a guess?
It's a word that exists and has a different meaning in the real world, but I don't know if you've heard it used because I've never heard it used.
I'm not gonna guess it.
3-letter word.
Whack.
What's with you and the 4-letter word?
I'm thinking W-A-K. It's not correct.
Okay.
It's hard to think of just 3-letter words. The. Mom.
The mom did not
What's a verb? That's 3 letters.
sit one man.
Sit one man?
I'm not done yet.
No.
I'm not done yet.
Sit one man?
Sit one man.
Why is this sentence happening? USA.
Okay, so she doesn't know the answer, so
I know.
I'll share it.
I forgot what we were talking about.
Oh, okay, great. Even better. So, the word is wig.
Oh.
So, in a sentence, you might want to say,
I've heard this.
I got free tickets to something. No way! OMG! Wig! So you tell me some exciting news and then I'll say wig.
And WIG isn't an acronym for something? Like where?
No, it's just because
in
you're snatching
Glee?
Glee?
Huh?
No. What?
It's like gladness.
Huh? No, it's like your wig.
I've heard
It's
of wigging
snatched.
out. I've heard of wigging out.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. You're so excited that you're like wigging out. Or also you're
so
like,
wig is the root word.
Yeah. This is an example from Urban Dictionary, which is a great resource. Check it out if you haven't. Not sponsored, but we're open to sponsorships. I mean, never say never. For example, wig incinerated.
I don't get it.
Me either, but it's an example, and
Okay.
it's further proof that
Okay.
this word is being used.
By 13 to 15-year-olds.
Yes.
Let's review. Wig. Grass is always greener. Kiki. Those were the highlights.
Whip.
Oh,
Whip.
whip,
Mm-hmm.
and spilling the tea.
Mm-hmm.
I encourage everyone to try these words
Yeah.
in your own sentences, amongst friends, out with other people.
We should just make a community. Let's come together and come up with sentences using these words that we can share with one another in case you need, in case anything comes up, Like we need to be hip. We need to be up with the times. We need to talk like millennials. Because if you talk like millennials, you walk like millennials.
You'll look like a millennial.
A what? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So we're doing it.
Yeah. I mean, we're doing something. We need to tell them to like and comment and subscribe because how else are they going to know? The bell, they need to see you do the bell so they know what it looks like.
Let me clear my hands of all these cups. I'm ready.
Okay, so like, comment, subscribe.
Click the notification bell down below.
My report is down below in the description. It's about 50 pages, so read it when you get a chance. And if you comment, use some of the words that we shared with you today. Use them in a sentence. Share some knowledge with us. We want to hear how you would use these words in real life situations because it's very important. So that's it for now. We will be back.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
This is so stupid.